Hello, I'm Faith in her Crafty Ideas. I'm back finally. This is July 28th and it's episode number 17. It has taken me a while to get back. It's been over a month. I think my last episode was in June and I don't know, there's just been a lot going on and I'll fill all that in, but please be sure and click the thumbs up, the like button, and ring the little bell for the subscribe if this is your first time, and if you're coming back, I really appreciate that. And so you'll know when my next episode comes out. I keep saying I'm going to do this every 2 weeks, but somehow it doesn't seem like that's happening. But anyways, the comment section is working, so please leave a comment and tell me what you're up to, what you're doing, and so that I can hear from you. I'm going to try and work on getting my Instagram. I do have an Instagram account, but I don't know too much about it, but I'm going to try to get it up and going so that when I post pictures of my work, it'll come up on my Instagram. So that's one of my goals I'm going to try to really work on this week. And I'll try to let you know how that's going. But anyways, let's get started. My last video was June the 13th, and I hope this camera is straight. I'm hoping everything's working right. I'm here by myself today, so I think I've got it all right. But anyways, if it's crooked or it's cockeyed, I'm sorry. But here we go. My last video was June 13th, so let's see what I have been up to. And first of all, I think shortly after I took my, well, no, it really wouldn't have been shortly after. It would have been a little bit later. We took a trip to Delaware for a family reunion. And on our way to Delaware, we kind of took a little bit longer way around. We went to Pennsylvania. We went to Gettysburg, and we really had a good time there. I'll stick in maybe a picture or two here of it. And we went there, and that place has got a lot of history, and we did a bus tour, and they told us all about it, and I really enjoyed it. Now, I've never been a big history buff. My husband is, and but I really did enjoy it. I really did. I learned a lot, and our tour guide on the bus, she was really, really good, and I really did enjoy it. But anyways, we went to Gettysburg, and then from there we went to Delaware, and we had a family reunion on my husband's side. On the last episode, I told you about us having a family reunion. That was on my side of the family. Now, this was on his side. So we did that in Delaware, and I might put a picture or two here of that. Then after that, we took a kind of the long way around to get back home. We went down through Charleston, South Carolina. And I've always wanted to visit a plantation. So we went to the Boone Plantation. And that was really, really interesting. And I'll put a picture here of that. And while we were there, one of the little tours or the stops that you could go to was of, you got to hear about the Gullah people. I guess that's how I'll say it. But anyways, the lady there, she did an awesome job. Awesome. That's all I can say. She sang some of their songs that they would sing. But I'm going to put a picture in here of a quilt. And this was such an interesting story about how the slaves, they would hang this quilt up in their windows. And depending on which way was safe for the people to go would be how they would turn this quilt. And you'll see, I'll put a picture of the quilt in here, and you'll notice how it's not a completed quilt on top, but depending on how they would turn the quilt would tell the slaves which way they could go, which way was safe, and whatever. It was a most interesting story. And she said she could share that now in pictures because, you know, she's not hiding from anybody, or nobody's hiding from anybody now. But it was very, very interesting. Then from there, we went and we took a ferry over to Fort Sumter. Hopefully I'm saying that right. and we visited that, another place with lots of history. And then on the way back, we had a barbecue supper on the little ferry coming back into port. And that was another interesting. Put some pictures in there of the fort, one or two. And then the next day, we went to the ship of Yorktown. And that one was another one that I really enjoyed. Like I said, I'm not have never been a very big history buff. My husband, that falls into his area. But it was very interesting. We went on a captain's tour and filled us in a lot of stuff. So we got to go to places that a regular visitor would not get to see. So I've really learned a lot, and went up and down, I think, every ladder that was in that ship. I think we did that. And my legs felt every one of them. But anyways, that was another one, and here's a picture or two of that. So we really enjoyed that. So we did that, and then we headed back home. So it's good to be home, but I tell you what, come home and it's hot, temperatures 100, a little bit over 100, very dry, we need rain. And then I get on my Facebook, and people in the East, Kentucky especially is where I'm watching, because that's where I lived, they are flooding. So our prayers go out to them. They are in very bad shape right now. So I'm just praying for them that the rain will stop soon. If I read one of the things correctly, that it may not stop at least until tomorrow evening. But I'm just praying for those people. I have a lot of friends there. And the water has really come up. There's a lot of people. They're losing their homes. They're losing things. So we need rain, and they don't. So it just is a very sad situation for them. So I think I'd rather be in my situation than theirs. So anyways, let's see. Since the last time, I have got so much to show you. So I'm just going to go through the month from the last time to now and show you my starts, my whips, and my finishes. Yes, I have some finishes to show you. So get ready. I'm going to back up here, and let's see, June, well, let's see, my last one I told you was June 13th. So from June 13th on, what I did. All right, let's see. We did why do I not have this in? I guess I just started up here at the top is what I did. So we worked on this Halloween Sal. Here's where I was before, and here is where I am now, and it's a finish. I completed it. So now I'm going to give it to a friend who's going to finish it for me. And just a second, I'll kind of show you. And we're going to make it so it'll fit on this clipboard. And she'll have something behind it and a bow. And I'm not going to make it permanent on there. We're going to put magnets and whatever so that we can take it off and on, and I can put other things on it. So that is what that looks like. So that is a finish, and I can just sit this up in an easel. So that one is done. So excited. So that's the first one. That's my first one. And then after that one, I finished that one. Then I finished another finish. I finished my camper, and I'm still not sure how I'm going to I need to take the measurements, and I keep forgetting to measure it before I go in. Walmart has some really cool things in there that you can finish this on. But scoot this over so I can put my before picture up here. But I finished that one. And so now I've got to measure that and decide what we're going to finish that one on, or how we will finish it. And then I have to decide, I have another camper. I don't know if I'll do the other camper or not. It's just like this one, except I can't show you the picture, except it just has a little, oh, it's got a flower thing or something where the barbecue is. It's got a thing of flowers, I think, is the only thing that's different. It's got just a little bit of something different. I don't know if I'll do it or not. Haven't decided. It won't be right now. It'll be a while. So that's 2 finishes that I completed. And then after that, finished my camper. Then I worked on my Christmas one. That's just like the Halloween one, except it's Christmas. And it will go on the clipboard. There's where I started. And here. And it'll go on the clipboard just like the Halloween, so I can swap them in and out. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I just have to finish this row and have one more row. So it won't take too much to get this one finished. So that's how that one is coming along. And then after that, I worked on my Serendipity. Whoop. Oh, okay. Just my needle with my thread hanging down. Here's where I was before. And here is where I am now. I finished everything in the top row. Everything up there is complete now. And I started working on the second row. So that'll be my goal, to get my second row done. When I pull this out in August. I don't know if I have it on my thing in August or not. I'll have to look. When we go to plans, I'll let you know. But the next time it comes out, that's where I'll be on it. I'll be working on that. And then, let's see, after that, it was my Bats and Booze. And here's where I was before. And here is where I am now. Sorry I didn't iron this. These have been traveling with me. Now, I did all this while we were traveling. I would do it in the motel rooms or whatever, but I would work on these at least 2 nights on every one of them. So I know I got some white done. I did the orange, and I worked on the bat wings. So those are the things that I got done on that one. So I feel good about everything I got done while we were traveling. Because I took a whole bunch of stuff along. Because I work on everything 2 days each. And then the next one I worked on was Stitches from the Heart. Yes. And this was the last one I think I worked on. And here's where I was before. And here's where I am now. It's not going to be very big. So got that one, getting that one going. I like that one. I want to have that one done by the end of the year so I can use it in February. I'm trying to get things done so I'll have them for next year to use when it's ready for that season. That's what I'm really trying to do. And then after Stitches from the Heart, I worked on and this one I even got a compliment from my husband on this one. He said, now I really like that one because I can understand it. And here's where I was before. And here is my country bloomers. And I've got that last pair of bloomers done. I think it's completely done. It has to be outlined. But I've got it done. I just need to put the word Thursday up above it. And when I put the word Thursday up above it, I think it will say Wednesday, Thursday, patchwork, patchwork. Monday, oh, no, Wednesday, I'm sorry. Wednesday, go to market. Those are my go to market bloomers. So, go to market bloomers. So, yep. So the next time I pull it out, I'll be putting the words up above and outlining. So that'll be the next go. And I believe there's flowers underneath it. So that's where I'm at on that one. Okay. And let's see, after country bloomers, oh, this one. I'm really pleased with. I didn't know doing letters like this would be so hard. Oh dear, let's see, let me fix my needle before I lose it. Oh, let me get the picture, show you the picture. In case you haven't seen it. It's called So Happy. And I finished the letter E and the W. Here's where I was before. And here's my word so is complete. And I even did a little bit more to my sewing machine down there when I had some extra threads left over. So now I'll start on the word happy. Is what I'll start on next. That's what I'll be starting on the next time, is the word happy. And so, I told you I got a lot done last month. Okay, now I worked on the last couple days. I told you how far behind I was on my temperature chart. Well, here's a picture of what it looked like in its sad shape. But now it's a little better. Let me get my thread down here, hide it. January, February, March, April, May. I've almost got May complete. There it is. I'm still 2 months behind, but I'm getting there. I am getting there. I am going to start using this as my travel piece whenever I'm somewheres. When I'm somewheres that I can just work on the shelves or the outlining. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work on the books and then keep it so when I'm in traveling or we're visiting somebody or we're whatever, and I can just work on the outlining and work on the shelves. I'm going to take that with me so I can just keep working on it that way, and I'm just going to focus on the books when I'm at home and just do it that way. Now, I don't think I brought it in here with me. I have, let's see. Oh, I'm going to keep working on the temperature chart here 2 more days. Oh, wow. Ooh, okay. Maybe, maybe not. And then I have my Sal 2021, and I didn't bring that in here with me. So I'm going to continue working on that one. Now, my plans for August are to work on some of them. Plus, I am going to, wait just a minute. Don't want to make a mess here. I will pull out my, here it is. Let's see if it's, I think it's in here. I'm going to pull out my John Deere, yep. I'm going to pull out my John Deere and work on it. I'm getting so close to getting it done. But I'm going to work on it this next month. So I've got to work on it. I'm going to work on my temperature chart some more, work on my Christmas, and then I am going to start on, oh, I know it's in the stack here. Here it is. I'm going to start on a February cottage. I did the January cottage. Now I'm going to start on the February cottage. Trying to get some of these done for next year. And January cottage is ready to be completely finished. When I get it completely finished, I'll show you. Because it will be one of those things that I'll use a magnet and then I can just put the February in its place. So I'll show you that. So hopefully next month I can start on my February cottage. And I'll work on my serendipity some more. And then I'm also going to work on, I don't know if I showed you this before or not, so I'm going to show it to you now. Because I did a little bit of this, I don't know if I did it, I didn't do it last month. I might have done it the month before, but I can't remember if I showed it to you or not. It's called Stitchography. And it just uses all the words that we use in cross stitching. And so here is where I am. I don't have a whole lot done on it. But this is where, just a minute, I'm going to hide my needle so I don't lose it, number one. But this is what I have got done so far. I just have the word hoop completed, and I'm starting on the word floss right here. And I had some color left over, so I count it down here. And I started on the word even weave. So that's really basically all I've got done. So this I'll be working on this month. And we'll see how much I can get done on it. So I'm excited about that. I've been wanting to start that for a while. So I'll be working on that one quite a bit. And I'm going to do, it came up on my Whip Go. I'm going to do some working on my praying hands. I'm going to really work on that this month. And my tablecloth, my quilt, I'll put some time in that. And then another new one that I'm going to start. I may even put one or a day in it this month just to get it started. And it's called Thankful, and it's a freebie, so I can show it to you. It's called Thankful. I don't have a colored picture of it. It's called Thankful. And I'll show that again here just in a few minutes. Oh, here, I did bring this in. Here's my praying hands, this one here. That's the one I'm going to work on for I think I'm going to work on it for 6 days. And try to get that one. It's in my Whip Go board. Because it came up for the month of August for 6 days. So I'm going to work on that one for 6 days and try to get, so I'll show you a picture of that. And a new start came up. So this one will be one of my new starts. So I'm going to work on this one for 6 days. And this month I may just do enough just to get to where I'm going to start and do just a couple stitches. I may do that this month. Now, let's see. Before I show you my haul And all of that, and a couple things, I want to show you my new cards. They're not really new, but they'll be new for you. I had a niece of mine. She wanted some cards made for her. And so these were some cards I made for her. So the first one I made was Thinking of You. No, I don't know if this one was for her or not, but I made that one. Thinking of You. That may have not been, but I know this one. Can't remember. Things just go by too quick. Happy Birthday. I did that one. Because I've got those all ready for her, and I'm going to package it up, and I'm going to put them in the mail for her tomorrow. And then I did this one. Well, come on. Have a wonderful day. I did that one for her. And put them back in their packages so they're not messed up. And then I did this one. Happy Birthday. Did that one for her. Most of her cards she wanted were for men. She said she needed some to give to some men. Let's see, this one. Oh, okay. And I did this one. It says Happy Father's Day on it. Oh, wait. Let me finish it. There we go. Happy Father's Day. So I did that one for her. And the last one I did was a sympathy card. I did that one for her. So that's a look at some of the cards that I did over the last week or two. I got them all completed for her. So I'll drop them off at the post office in the morning for her. Now, let's see. First of all, we stopped at a place that was called People, Places, and Quilts. I'll put a picture of the sign up there. And even though I don't put quilt tops together, that's not my thing. I love to quilt, but I don't put them together. I love to go into quilt material where they sell material to make quilt tops. I just like to touch them and smell of it. Oh, I just love to go in there and look at the different colors that they're put together and just touch them. And so I did go in there for a particular reason. I wanted to look at all their smaller pieces, because a lot of times they'll cut pieces up into smaller and roll them up and have them there. And because I needed some for some finishes. So part of my haul, I went in there and I found just what I wanted. And I got this piece here. I'm going to use it in the background of my camper. Let's see if I can let's see. Where, oh, where are you? There's that one. There's that one. I want you, and I want you, and I want you. There we go. I'm going to use this to finish my camper. Don't you think that'll be pretty? Somehow, some way, I'll use that in the background of my camper. And I got this to use in the background of my Halloween. I think that'll be pretty back there somehow. Yep, I think so. Got that for the background of that. And when I get my Christmas one finished, I bought that to put back there behind my Christmas one. I think that'll be pretty for behind there. So that's what I got there at that store. They were so helpful and so nice to help me out on that. So I did that. So then after I did that, I looked on my phone, and I was looking for this place, and I found this place called Cabbage Row. Well, on my phone, it was listed as a cross-stitching store. Well, when I got there, it wasn't a cross-stitching store. It was for needlepoint. They were still very nice, but they didn't have anything I could use, except I went in and I looked around, and they had some very, very teeny tiny beads. So I got me some very teeny tiny beads that I can use on my pieces when it calls for French knots, because I don't do French knots. I put beads. So I got me some beads. I did do that because I had any color you could want, but black and white and silver basically are the only colors that I would most likely need. And then I'm tired of going on a plane and getting my scissors taken away from me. So there's my scissors for my airplane rides. If they take that one, I don't know. So that's my airplane scissors. That's why I bought them. So they better leave them alone when I go on an airplane. Anyways, we'll see what happens. Anyways, that's got that. So now for my best haul of all. I love it. Some floss tubes. Someday maybe I can start doing this. Right now, I don't do it. And I wish I could, but I can't do it right now. They have giveaways, and you either have to answer a question or you have to do something. Well, anyways, there's was one floss tube that I just love to watch. And if you don't watch them, you need to. It's called Just Keep Stitching. And Pam and Steph it's a mother-daughter team. And if you don't watch them, you need to. Well, anyways, I put in what I wanted, and I did whatever they asked me to do. And I got a bag. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? I love it, love it, love it. Here's my project bag. Can't wait. I think I know what I'm going to store in it. I know which one's going to travel in it. But love it, love it. And it's got a little owl charm there on it. I just absolutely love it. And not only did I get that with it, but they sent me a lovely little note. And then I got some floss cards to hang my thread on. And on them, it says, just keep stitching. And some of them has, and I'm assuming this is a picture of Steph, when she was a little girl. And then they have some pictures. Some of the cards have, which I'm assuming would be Pam. Isn't they just darling? Just love that. So anyways, I got that. That just made my day when that came in the mail. I love it. So Then, because I want to do this thankful one, I needed some material, and it suggested that you do it on black. I don't know how good I'm going to be on black, but another floss tube that I watched, they do everything, they do it on chalkboard black. So it's not real dark black, but it's chalkboard. So I'm going to try it on this chalkboard black. So I ordered this. And so I ordered that, and you can't just order one thing when you order. So I ordered another project. Not sure when I'll start this. I may wait till the first of the year, but it'll be for July. It's called Stitchy Stars. And I've always wanted that one too. So I ordered that one. So that's part of my haul. So I can't wait to get that. And anyways, so I did that. So that's part of my haul that I did. So I want to thank Crafty Cataloger for checking out my last floss tube. And yes, my ear is doing better. I still have certain days when it really, really hurts. But with the medicine they have me on, I am doing better. And thank you to the Tiny House Stitcher. Both of these are two ladies that if you watch Floss Tubes any amount, you need to go watch both of them. But thank you, Tiny House Stitcher, for your advice. And I am going to go do the advice you gave me. And I'll take any advice I can get to improve my floss tube. So I will follow your advice. But I just want to thank you for spending time with me today, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I ask you to please share my floss tube with your friends. And I hope you'll stay around for our reading today. And if not, you have a wonderful day. But here is our reading for today. It's called Exercise in Hope. God, you make everything better, even waiting. Outside your influence, I grow impatient, sometimes even second-guessing good decisions when I have to wait for an answer to prayer. Truthfully, apart from you, I can barely handle a little traffic or the line at the grocery store. But with you, waiting becomes an exercise in hope. Because I trust you, I can believe in the outcome of my waiting. I know it will be for my good. I am filled with hope as I wait your answer. Your solution, your response to my needs, my questions, my dreams. Your promise turns impatience into expectation and waiting into joy. Thank you. You have a great day. I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.